Single parents. What's your best dating story? When I first started seeing Pete, I told him right away that I had a 6-year-old daughter. On our very first date, he said he hated kids. So, I immediately knew this wasn't going to turn into anything serious. We just kept things casual, meeting up on the nights my daughter was at her dad's. But as time went on, weeks turning into months and months into a year, I realized I was falling for him. I hated it because I knew there couldn't be a real future with someone who didn't like children. I told myself I'd have to end things before I got too attached, but every time I tried, I just couldn't go through with it. Then one night, while we were hanging out at my place, my ex unexpectedly showed up with my daughter. She'd had a nightmare and wanted to come home to me. I panicked, trying to keep my daughter from noticing Pete. I didn't want her bonding with someone who might disappear from our lives. But of course, she was immediately curious about the new person. Before I could say or do anything, Pete crouched down and said, "Hey Molly, I'm Pete. Want to see a magic trick?" Then he started doing these adorable, simple tricks, pulling coins from behind her ear, making things vanish and reappear. She was laughing and completely enchanted, and I was just standing there, stunned. He was so natural with her, so kind. After my ex left and Molly was tucked into bed, I asked Pete when he'd learned how to do magic tricks. He smiled and said, "A few months ago. I figured if I was going to be with a woman who was a kid, I should learn a thing or two about making them laugh." I had no idea he'd been taking our relationship seriously for that long. It's been 2 years since that night, and honestly, I think Pete and Molly love each other even more than they love me.